All right, so here he is, a man who needs no introduction. GSP, wildly popular, not just in his native Canada, but around the world. Many people, DC, believe, pound for pound, that George St-Pierre might be the greatest UFC fighter of all time.
He is one of the greatest fighters of all time. If there was an MMA Mount Rushmore, George St-Pierre would be on everybody's list of top 5 fighters of all time. Just an ability to mix everything together. He was truly the evolution of mixed martial arts, from wrestling to striking to the grappling. He was the guy that did everything and did everything well, and it made the level of mixed martial arts raise because everyone was trying to catch GSP.
And I got good news right next to him on that Mount Rushmore.
Come on, John.
George Rush St-Pierre, ready to make a statement here tonight. Well, there's always a special feeling when Khamzat Chimaev makes the walk, whether at welterweight or at middleweight. This man has proven to be a real problem and really has lived up to all the hype and then some, dating to his 2020 UFC debut.
It's so hard for you to meet expectation, much less exceed it.
Right.
Khamzat Chimaev has exceeded the expectations set for him when he made his UFC debut. He has been nothing short of a buzzsaw, just going through guys at a rate that not anyone could have expected. What a fantastic fighter we get to watch every time we see Khamzat in the octagon.
And of course, many people harken back to the Gilbert Burns fight in 2022, the consensus fight of that year in which Chimaev was challenged and still rose to the occasion. We'll see how he fares tonight. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC middleweight champion and former UFC welterweight champion and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, George Rush St-Pierre. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Khamzat Chimaev.
The veteran Herbert Dinho, referee for this one. All right, so here we are, Scotiabank Arena in Toronto, and these fans love prelims, man. They're here from fight 1 through fight 13, and for us as broadcasters, it's always a treat to call fights with that type of energy.
It's fun to call fights, and there are a lot of people there. When we come to Canada, every time it's completely full. Tonight, they have filled every seat again, and they're expecting a great fight. Beautiful transitions.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC.
He passes to half. Now he's going full mount. Oh, he got to the spot.
Oh, he postures up in a big head strike by GSP.
I need you to scramble,
These ground strikes are starting to add up. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by St-Pierre. All right, so the fighter's able to reverse position on the ground, and now he's got the dominant position.
Yeah, what a great job recognizing that once he got the reversal, he went right to his offense. He didn't wait, John. He did a good job of, while his opponent goes, oh my goodness, I lost the position. He said, no, we're not done. I'm gonna get to a dominant position myself.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by George St-Pierre.
That was a slick transition.
St-Pierre's back in full mount. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start. Oh, big elbow.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Well, St-Pierre is able to flatten him out now. This could be real trouble now. 3 minutes.
Oh, right into mount. He's got to be careful here.
Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike.
Let's go. We got a scramble here.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Oh, nice.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by GSP.
Oh, to the mount.
Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop the fight.
Got to defend. But you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here.
This is where he wants to be.
I need you to get back to guard for me. Move your hips.
All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submissions, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for, because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
Oh, the ground and pound is there.
He's got to be careful here.
Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Strike there from the bottom, nicely done by Chimaev. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. St-Pierre's back in half guard. 30 seconds now to go in the opening round.
Getting the mount here.
Final seconds of the round.
You need to work on this position.
Good work from the top here by St-Pierre. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
Great job. Take a deep breath. How do you feel? That's right. Look amazing. Now you should smell blood. You almost had him out this time. I want you to keep it.
All right, so for one fighter, the round mercifully comes to an end as we look back at some of the action. What a display of ground and pound.
It's his calling card. It's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a brutal ground and pound fighter, and he showed you just then why he's known as that in the MMA sphere. He's the guy that if he gets you down, he will dominate you with positioning and brutal, nasty ground and pound.
Second round underway. All right, here we go with our next round, and thankfully for his opponent, it begins on the feet because his face was turning into mincemeat with that ground and pound in the previous round.
Oh, he got demolished, man. It was punches, it was elbows.
How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Now some uppercuts.
He better move, John. He cannot take these uppercuts from this position. Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine. That guillotine is tight.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory. And look at him attack in the arm triangle on the other side. He's going to lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest to the mat and chase the finish.
Oh, and now he gives up on the submission.
The arm belly.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the bargain.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Colby Covington, Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night. He is showing you that he has done the work in the training room, and it's on full display tonight.
Just over 3 minutes to go.
Nice defense.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
And very effective with the ground and pound. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by George St-Pierre.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Well, landing several strikes here from the top, standing over his opponent. Good work here by GSP. Side control now. All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. 2 minutes to go. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by George St-Pierre. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by St-Pierre. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Oh, this is getting kind of hard to watch, right? He targets the cut and lands a strike right on it.
All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by George St-Pierre. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Khamzat Chimaev.
Down into his mount.
St-Pierre's right back to the full mount.
Oh.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does.
Now he's gonna attack his neck to try to get the rear naked choke.
Some hand fighting going on here. A couple of hooks in. We'll see if he can get under the chin.
Now it's getting tighter. He's almost got this choke.
30 seconds to go in round two. Really smart approach by the offensive fighter, badgering that cut. More blood by the minute.
If head movement wasn't important early, it's very important now because that cut has gotten a lot worse.
Final seconds here. And the horn sounds on round two. All right, there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and he heads back to the stool, and hopefully he can stay in this fight because that is a severe cut that he's dealing with right now.
We expected that war. Refocus.
All right, well, no surprise to see that eye continue to be targeted. Some replays from the previous round in which a lot of damage was doled out.
Well, the cut man's got some work to do to try to give this kid an opportunity to stay in the fight because the reality is he has taken far too many shots to the eye, and now he's dealing with a nasty cut. He has got to change something.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Ooh, that shot was blocked. The hook lands on the top. Oh, huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Well, St-Pierre's knee attempt here looked like a good one, but he gets blocked. Oh, how good is this? Both men going for the finish. Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. But right now, the focus needs to be on the head movement so you're not getting hit in that cut.
St-Pierre's in half guard now, working out of the half guard here. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by GSP. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Oh, well placed with the hammer fist there by Chimaev. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Well, at this point, I would use the word critical to describe the condition of that eye. Not looking good, champ.
No, he's beat up. He's been battered, he's been bruised. He got cut early in the fight, and you understood that if he didn't change something, it would get much worse. He didn't change anything, and now we're here.
Chimaev's in half guard.
That was nice.
Chimaev's looking to pass here, denied by the opponent. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to beat Darce. Yep, he's trying to hit a Darce here.
Oh, that Darce choke is tight. Oh, he's out. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
All right, feet on the hips here. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
Lands the ground and pound strike. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Chimaev's cut is getting worse. The cut man chomping at the bit to get in there. He'll have to wait for the break between rounds if we get there. All right, full guard now, DC.
The fighter on top needs to be trying to gain posture to throw ground and pound and then move to the neck. Oh, nice headlock.
Oh, I'm no expert, but that Von Flue choke looks locked in. Getting awfully close on the submission now. Oh, how about that? He gives up on the submission. Looked pretty tight to me. Chimaev's right back to the full mount here. Under a minute to go.
It's work. Come on, I'll stand her up. It's work.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Oh, big shots from the top. St-Pierre's in half guard.
Now he's going full mount.
Final seconds here.
He's got his head looking for the arm triangle.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're gonna fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, so as the cut man gets to work, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round.
Well, he's got some work to do. The cut man's gonna have to work a miracle because this guy was on the receiving end of some real damaging shots. And if he doesn't do something different defensively, it's going to get worse. And if it gets worse, the fight may be stopped.
You ready? You ready?
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Front kick to the body by GSP. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Oh, wow, that's a high-level mixed martial arts athlete. Balance holds up, and he avoids the trip.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Chimaev.
Nice pass. Big ground and pound. Oh, right into mount. He's got to start throwing now. Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique.
Working on Ezekiel choke, and he somehow gets out.
He just had to stay patient. It's so unfamiliar. If you panic, you're going to get submitted. He didn't panic. Massive shot from the top. Great defense by this fighter.
Under 3 minutes to go in round 4. All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Khamzat Chimaev.
Take the mount here.
Going for an armbar now.
Arm is very tight. Good armbar attempt here. What he's got to do now is just...
Oh, the submission defense holds up. He gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it.
Short elbow.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard. Changing the position. He's got to find a way back to his feet.
Get on his back now.
Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position.
Oh, he's trying to pin that arm in the triangle now. Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight. This has got to be the end of the fight.
Yeah, Page and Alexio let it. Somehow he got out, though.
Great job clearing the hips, facing, and getting out of that Ezekiel choke attempt.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. The ground strike's starting to pile up. It's getting really hard to watch him absorb shots on that eye. I wonder if the referee's thinking about calling in the doctor now.
Well, John, the entirety of the fight, that has been the target of his opponent. He has not adjusted defensively, and now he's paying for it. Now, somebody's gonna have to save him.
Chimaev going to work here from guard. Nice combination there. Everything he throws is with fight-ending intentions. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Look at that. Recognize he's about to lose position.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Chimaev's able to transition back to side control now. All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
All right, take a seat, bro.
All right, so that round is in the books. Chimaev's eye is in real trouble, folks. That does not look good. I wouldn't be at all surprised to see the ringside physician be called on here. He might even stop the fight. We'll see. All right, let us now get you some replays of all the damage done in that previous round, including the strike that opened up the cut.
Yeah, some nasty strikes landed over the course of that round, and it opened up a nasty cut. He has got to find a way to change some things defensively, or that cut is just going to get worse and worse. And the worse it gets, the more he runs the risk of this fight getting stopped.
Ready.
Here we go, fifth and final round. Oh, nice job to get the guard up there as the strike is blocked by GSP. That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. We now go to Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 21 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout, George Rush St-Pierre!
Well, you sort of had an inkling that this might be the way it went down, given our fighter meeting. George St-Pierre prioritized the finish, and it was clean tonight by way of the KO.
He spoke about finishing his opponent, and I don't know if I believe him. But tonight, GSP goes out there and he delivers and gets a massive knockout victory.
You think this dish outrageous? At this point, if you don't see I'm one of the greatest. I played a long time up in the league with the majors. In every history book, they had a couple more.